Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, my name is Lisa, but can go by Lisa or Lise, and I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. While this game may be suitable for children, my streams are not. They're for more mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Also, of course, too, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah. Enjoy! And welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And of course, last time we went up against the Elite Four, but lost to the champion. However, I've made it through the Elite Four once more. Not gonna keep that, so we're just gonna see if we can take on Cynthia here this time. But of course, we have the team here of none other than Maggie, Bud, Pliup, Ray, Doom, and Star. And, well, they are a little bit higher in levels. There were some faints, however, not as bad as previous times. So, I can get on the platform, but clearly I don't. Let's press forward. Once again, let's say hello to Cynthia. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Cornet. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means that you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses, too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. Okay, so here we go. Second time's a charm when it comes to Cynthia. Full team. Of course, we have Spiritomb first, once again. Now, of course, this one I had difficulty of even taking on to begin with. Was our first time seeing these mons. Now it's not. But it was come and go for the battle. So, we have level 61. We are ahead, but not by much. To be fair. So, Shadow Ball. We'll survive it. We'll have the leftovers. And then let's go in again. I don't exactly remember what I did, but okay, we got the berries coming out. Put you back. Decent spot with that citrus berry, but Flinchton couldn't move. And of course, we'll get the heals too from our leftovers here. Let us... Do I risk it? I do. Dark Pulse. It's okay. Now, are you going to heal, though? I mean, you must. Full restore, that's what I meant by the heal. Because we can do that too. Probably use a max potion instead, though. If it gets to that point. Let's go ahead and bite. Withdrew. We'll still bite. Okay. So now, of course, with you, you're a little bit more annoying. But not too annoying. Both have leftovers. I don't exactly remember if I just stayed with you or not. I think I also maybe tried to take you out. So I don't know if it would be worth it. I guess we can just try. I mean, I know we basically got everyone just knocked out, so... Yeah, Rock Tomb, not great, but... Speed has fallen, so that's not fantastic. Of course, the leftovers will do its thing. We've got no moves. Not ideal this way. We are still faster, surprisingly. Okay, and then are we gonna get hit with something worse? No, not worse. Though the speed again dropping is not great. And then let's go ahead and maybe possibly do this. If we're still faster, we are. Great. So one again down. And we'll get that little bit of HP. I fainted. Still 5 to go. So we'll get the XP. And of course you're gonna come out again. Did I do anything for this? I don't know why. Let's try. Let's go again. With Maggie. Hi there. And it's still like so sad to look at the whole rods through Mons. Still alive. Shadow Ball. We'll be fine. Hey. Oh man. Sucker punch. Bam. We are the sucker. Not good enough. Which is a darn shame. But at this point, I will go ahead and use this. Are you gonna do the same, but go with a full restore? No. Interesting. We'll be okay though. So let's go back. And not ideal, but we do finally take it out. That's 2. We'll get the XP. Leftovers will do its thing. And then we have Roserade. So let's go ahead and swap to Doom. Hope for the best. Again, against the Roserade. I mean, should be. Sludge Bomb, again, not my favorite due to that, but that's what we like to see. The XP there. Ray is now 73. Lucario. Going out to Star. What's up, Lucario? Level 63. Inner Focus, of course. So I don't know how I did this last time. Flash Cannon, I think that's what happened. So I guess I should have done the other. So my bad. Landed a critical though. I don't know what then would be best for you. Let me see. What other move are you gonna do? Or you can just take us out. That's another way. I think I... Aurora Sphere. Okay. Not happy about that. Damn. I was hoping that we would be faster, but nope. Annoying. Should've done the other thing. That's what's hurting right now is, of course, the speed. It will survive. Should've done it the other way, though. And my low tick. Going to switch to Bud. Maybe. And let's see. We are faster, but not strong enough. Of course you have Ice Beam. By the Flame Orb, which is still one that confuses me. So why would you want that? That's my only question, but I think that's what happened last time. As well. But we were able to win. And then this is where it turned bad. So I can't remember the last time I was put in a corner like this. But level 66. And of course, none of this is. We get a single move off. So that was what was damaging last time. And that's how, of course, the win was guaranteed. That's kind of all I have. See if we can get anything. Wow. Okay. I mean, most of these are not really going to, honestly help. I don't know what would be best. I know a lot of them fell as time went on. Too. I'll just see if I can use this. That was a critical, so no wonder. They're gonna break through. I'm waiting for that one. Yep. So, just gonna kind of go through them. I won't let this in yet. This match is too fun to let it... Something about letting it go easily or something. I'm terrible at reading the lines. Missed out. So I hate that. Because of the full restore. Cures the paralysis, which is what we were kind of playing off of. We will get this. But we will not be fast enough. And it goes on and on and on. But ooh, we actually were. What? Thanks to Quick Claw actually coming in at clutch moments? What? And landed a critical? Oh my gosh. Did it finally happen? Praised. We took out the Garchomp. Pliup. I'm sorry I doubted you. You're now level 71. Star is now level 72. And Doom is now 69. Oh my gosh, you defeated the champion. That is Cynthia. Just a few minutes ago, you were the most powerful challenger. And just now, you became the most powerful of all the trainers. You are now our newest champion. So we got 13,464 for winning. That was excellent. Truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculation coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Now then, step onto the lift. Oh, and just like that, we're just going. Through another doorway, though, of course. Let's do it. And I'm not controlling any of this. Until here. Maybe? Once we go through this door? Maybe. Or she'll just keep guiding us. But the room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Oh, and you're all coming here? Okay. Hi. Chiaki, your last battle was splendid. Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. A child I enlisted for my Pokédex project has come this far. It's only natural that I come and witness their crowning achievement. Chiaki, I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Step this way, please, Chiaki. Professor Rowan and Professor Rowan, I need you over here as well. Okay, no, it's literally all the game right now. It's been a long while since I last entered this room. The last time you were here was when I became champion, then yes, that would be quite a long time ago. Chiaki, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded for prosperity here. What you are leaving are the memories of your adventures so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grew with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievement. Okay. So now saving. And thus, welcome to the Hall of Fame. So, Maggie, level 71. Bud, level 69. Pliup, level 71. Ray, level 73. Doom, level 69. Star, level 72. So, League Champion, congratulations. So, time was 44 hours and 20 minutes, and the ID is right down below, but very nice, and of course, again, very fitting that Pliup was actually the one to take the final blow to the Garchomp. And just like that, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is complete there. And the credits. So, as I've said, more or less maybe here and there, that this one wasn't necessarily my favorite to play. I thought the beginning was very long, but not, I mean, as long as some others, of course, don't get me wrong, but I felt off. And also the leveling too, I for sure have talked about. That one definitely threw me through a curve as well, given that, well, I wasn't used to it. For sure. I was kind of more so used to them being closer and not then over leveled, and then eventually reaching the point where leveling was a bit harder to do, but not as hard. I was happy with at least being the levels that we were at when we first went in, and then of course the second time, but now the third time. However, third time is the charm, isn't it? Of course, it wasn't quite our third time going against Cynthia, but damn, as well on that wonderful Quick Claw coming in. However, we may or may not see this game again in the future. Thus, it would be actually Shining Pearl, and it would be a Nuzlocke, but that is for a future time. Just need to have some, of course, some space and some away from Pokemon, at least this kind of Pokemon. Of course, there is still stuff to do in this particular game, but I won't be doing any of those things again at this time. This is just where we're going to close it out. Of course, that doesn't mean that we won't be able to come back. Again, just more of having that break. But I'm really, really happy that, again, Cynthia wasn't all that terrible to win against at the very end there. But we now have a completely different outfit. And of course, some of those we haven't actually seen, some of those scenes, which was interesting too. Let alone hairstyles. But I'm happy with the team that we also had. I know I was talking about I should have replaced Pliup. But hey, Pliup actually got us to the victory. So I take back everything that I said. I also take back on wanting to change the name for Pliup as well. Pliup was definitely fitting enough, even though of course it was supposed to be Pliup. Don't get me wrong. But I thought it was also interesting too to have actual Pokemon help us out in the wild versus having a Mon learn the moves to help us get around. That was pretty interesting. I thought it was really fun once we got to the point of them having them tag along with us outside their Pokeballs was pretty sweet. Hope to see that in the newer one as well. And I mean in the main part of the newer one, of course, because, well, we all know how they took care of that with some DLC magic, as it were. And speaking of magic, here are some 3 mystical magical Pokemon? Question mark? I was right. But yes, they will be happily at their homes. Don't actually know how that turns out. The lake did totally get the boom, so I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they restored it back to normal. I'm good with lake names, so that's why I'm just gonna go with lakes. But look at that! Made it home. We telepathically told each other what we wanted to do. And we're happy to see each other. That's, I think, what happened there. But the end. Let's see where it actually puts us, of course, because that's always fun too, right? I did press a button, but it didn't do anything, so I have no idea what's happening. Pressing other buttons. Good stuff. There it goes. Okay. Sorry. They're gonna boot us to the intro. It should. This is the intro. So I'll hit the button now. And we'll enter the game just to see what's here. Because of course, we should be just back at home. There we are. Look at our beautiful Switch with the Joy-Cons. Don't forget that strap. Totally have them on right now. Let's actually go check downstairs and see what our mom has to say. But Chiaki, Nagito came looking for you a while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he was shouting about you needing to get on a ship at Snow Point City. Yes, that is a thing. You know how impatient he is. He has gone before I could ask. Anyway, how is it going, kid? Is your project with Professor Rowan coming along? Or how is it coming along, you know? We're just gonna leave it at that. It's fine. I'm all text out, but we'll just save it right here at the home. Of course, one more time, we'll look over the team. I will disappear. And disappear that too. Gotta scroll up for myself. So, whoosh, away. Everything goes. And thus, once more, we have Maggie, Bud, Pliup, Ray, Doom, and Star. And this was the winning team that took us to victory, thus with, of course, Pliup's final move. But I'll reappear. And hello again. What will lie beyond this ship that we must take? Because we've actually seen it on the map of a completely different area. But what's beyond there? And what other battles will the trainer face? It's gonna be some time from now, but nevertheless, it will be next time. And thank you all again so much for joining me on this adventure through none other than Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, once again, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Lisa or Lise, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.